Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first Raw review that we're going to be running on here. You're going to have to stick with me on this. It's only going to be a short one. I don't want to go into anything that's, 30 minutes, an hour long, so it's just going to be very short bullet points. And we're just going to run through basically top to bottom of the show. Not exactly the greatest show on earth as usual, but it started off with the performance review with Stephanie and Mick Foley. It was over the Undertaker showing up, if he was going to be there. Rumours that he might actually not show up now. And Braun Strowman shows up looking for Roman Reigns and Goldberg. He attacks Reigns, and Jericho and Kevin Owens join in. Seth Rollins comes in to make the save, and Rollins and Strowman have a match up next, and that ended in a countdown. Next was a little bit of a promo with Sasha and Bayley in the back, with Sasha giving Bayley words of encouragement. Charlotte and Nia Jax come in, and they attack Sasha and Bayley, and then just before the end, Nia Jax turns on Charlotte, pins her up against the wall, and then leaves. Next, you've got the cruiserweights up, so there was Jack Gallagher against Drew Gulak, with Austin Aries coming down on commentary, and Gallagher won the match using a running heel kick in the corner, and then afterwards Gallagher cuts a promo on Daviri, and Shawn, Michaels and Rusev get into it next. Shawn's out doing a promo promoting his movie. Enzo and Cass come out, make fun of Rusev, and then it ends up in a match with Big Cass defeating Jinder Mahal with the Empire Elbow, and during it Michaels gives Rusev sweet chin music on the outside of the ring. Next is Aries back in commentary again for Neville against Lince Dorado, I think, not too sure, but Neville wins with the Rings of Saturn. During the match, though, Dorado hits a variation of the Stone Cold Stunner, which looked pretty good. And as Neville's got the Rings of Saturn on, after the match, Rich Swann comes out for the save there. And then next up is Anderson and Cesaro on commentary for the Sheamus Luke Gallows match. Sheamus defeats Luke Gallows with a big boot, whilst Anderson and Cesaro brawl up the ramp and attacking each other during it. And Mick Foley comes back out again, pleading for The Undertaker to come to the ring. Stephanie McMahon comes out, starts cutting down Mick Foley and pointing out every single mistake that he's made during his time there as the general manager, until the lights eventually go out. The Undertaker comes out, cuts a promo about being in the Royal Rumble, show a short clip of Braun Strowman watching backstage, and Undertaker says the brilliant line of 29 holes for 29 souls that he's done. So who knows what could happen there. It could technically be his last WrestleMania, but I think we've said that for like the past 7-8 years maybe. So we'll see what happens there. Either way, that could be interesting if he gets one last run, wins the Rumble, wins the title of WrestleMania, and then Ray Hall retires as champion. But you never know what's going to happen really. And then you have Charlotte and Nia Jax against Sasha and Bayley. And Nia Jax hits the clothesline behind the leg drop for a win. And then Norman puts the second Alicia Fox. There's one earlier on, during Raw, sorry, something on Alicia Fox. It wasn't going away, but this time Alicia Fox decides that she's going to kiss Noam Dar, and everyone just looks confused. God knows what's going on with that storyline. Not really been following it all that much, but could be interesting. Not really that bothered. The next segment was yet another abomination. It's basically Titus O'Neil trying to join get to a Shawn match, and Kofi Kingston wins with Robbie Tyler. Then we get on to one, he gets a little bit of colour during the match, a bit of blood there, and just before the match starts, we end up brawling with Reigns on the ramp. It's the Shark Tank, which they're going to be using at the Rumble. So this could set up some kind of situation where, looks like Reigns might unfortunately win the Universal title for Reigns. But for now, we've got Jericho with the US title and the Universal title. So we'll see what happens there. There was a nice little segment when Raw went off the air involving Jericho and Owens, where the Undertaker ended up chokeslamming both the men. Great affair, so overall it was not great, but we're pretty much enjoying it next week. It's been a long time since I've actually tried to follow any of it, so do stick with us again. I'm going to look down towards the watch, only 2 hours to show the show, it's a lot to do. Might do a little bit of a watch of the UK Championship, so it's going to be interesting. But, so subscribe to the channel, drop some comments, let me know if there's anything you want me to cover or look at, or